Hey, Will. Yeah, you are. I need my motherfucker. And he gonna clean after you could. I ain't playing. Nope.
This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome, the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Breaks an open space. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
What happened to the other dude?
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And the completion made. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early down. That means holding your own on 1st and 2nd down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on 3rd and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain. On 1st down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a 1st down. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Here's the second down play. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great
deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's battled down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
You can tell you it.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. First down, looking to throw the ball. Screen to the receiver in the flat. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
This is an example of a quarterback in his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the RPO, caught to the right. He's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Running back has it on the screen now. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that one didn't go anywhere. They're lucky he even made it back to the line of scrimmage. That one looked bad from the start.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Pressure is coming. Picks it up himself and still going. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He made good on his first attempt, but this one is from 47 yards away. They'll try the option play here. Breaks loose at the 40. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Now it's second down here. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they'll check him out. Get some space around the 30.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
QB decides to keep it here. Putting toward the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
And I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. Here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Play action here on first down. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
And that run produces a decent gain. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And he'll drop back here on third down. Oh, and they've got him. A sack on the final play of this third period. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? The Ducks will have to punt this one away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner blocked. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Think about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Nothing going with the running game on those two plays. Now it's third down and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on fourth down. And they can't complete it. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Second down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. They look to throw it here on second down. The receiver grabs it. The defense grabs him after the completion is just short of the first down. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Ducks will look to convert here on fourth down.
Chris, this is it. It comes down to this fourth down play to be able to stay in this football game. They've got to convert to be able to keep their hopes alive. Can this quarterback deliver and make the play?
Fourth down conversion gives them a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. They get the line quickly. First down and more. He's still running. Sophomore brought down after a nice run. The Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. On first and 10, looking to throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. defense stops him there on the scramble, close to the goal line, but not in. You've got time to take some shots to the end zone. They got to be smart, already in field goal range. The pocket breaking down. And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive.
Touchdown, Ducks. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to, can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go?
Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch. And now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That can be very interesting to their season.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Sacrificed 160 cool kids, the best kids. Tremendous sacrifice. Nobody does sacrifice like we do. We did it for you, sir. Believe me, Val, it's you.
So, dude, fuck it up. Lawn chair ready, man. Lawn motherfucking chair ready. The back too, I just gotta clean it out. I'm ready. You get that slow ass 300.
It is into the chat. AJ got a Twitter. I'm like, that's what it's called. I do, but it was exactly what it was used for. Gossiping. You're so you do gossip. What was that noise?
What are you talking about?
I heard a notification come through.
Yeah, it was a message.
Okay.
About the rabbits. Yep, this one I heard you typing up a storm. You can hear that? Yes, I can hear you typing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be on the phone with you. Hell no. slash MVP from Got 196.
Yeah.
There are no secrets in conference play. They know you, you know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked as these two are in this one. Welcome to the Rose Bowl, home to the UCLA Bruins. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. this crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Steps away. He's going to go for a big one. And that will be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hit if they could have done it. The second down coming. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How you're going to finish strong throughout the season, or the first part of the season. Now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one. And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided...
Breaks into the open. Just plowing ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Ducks. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
How do you take the crowd out of the game? Do exactly that. Take the football, drive right down the field, prove you're the better team, give them nothing to cheer about. That is a picture-perfect first drive.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Got a little space. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. This offense plenty happy. First play of the period will be a second down. Now the play fake. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Get a pass rush like that, and the Bruin faithful will give you an 8-clap and a heartbeat.
They'll get jacked up. They'll get excited. And when you think about a defense, you got to get those guys up front. You want to dominate college football, you want to be in the mix, find those big defensive linemen that can make plays.
Well, the sack on the last play obviously put them behind the chains. He's doing everything he can on this scramble to try and go and get the first down, but got to give the defense tons of credit. Not only do you get the sack the previous play.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Fires to the tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Ducks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. There he goes. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The option look. Not much much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem, big leg.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Oh, they're after him! That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in college football heaven, the Rose Bowl.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get... The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got his man quickly. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Under fire. Rifles it down the middle. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the shotgun, the inside give. To the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. Throws toward the end zone. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. It's good. He hit that. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He'll keep it himself. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The Ducks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Oh, he's got some space. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Firing to the right, complete. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. The give on the inside. Makes one man miss. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. quickly down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, went after the quarterback, got him on the ground.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Hauls it in. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Zings it complete to the right. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimum gain.
He'll try to do it himself. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here.
I like a nice quick decision by your quarterback. See what the defense is doing. And again, know where that yellow line is. Go get to it and get the first down.
Headed to the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Ducks trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Oregon! That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front. Your guys getting the push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Takes the knee, and they will remain perfect. They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Now scaling himself up to the top. Oh, my God. Are
Acabas de perder privilegios, pero no te preocupes, no todos nacen para agradarme. Acabas de perder privilegios, pero no te preocupes, no todos nacen para agradarme.
Everybody, this is how y'all treat black people. Yeah, yeah. This is how y'all treat black people. You asked her. Oh, look at that. She's walking up to my car. Hey, get up. Hey, she put her hands on me, bitch. You put your hands on me? You put your hands on me? You just touched her. You just touched her. Put your hands on me. You just hit everybody stop. You please get back to your car. And get the fuck out. He's on camera. Why? Get the fuck out.
This didn't happen in a Pittsburgh family.
I'm taking videos of everybody. This is how y'all treat black people. Yeah, yeah. This is how y'all treat black people. You asked her. Oh, look at that. She's walking up to my car. Hey, get up. Hey, she put her hands on me, bitch. You put your hands on me? You put your hands on me? You just touched her. You just watched her put her hand on me. You just did it. Everybody stop. Are you cool? Are you cool? Please get back in your car. Are you cool, nigga? You cool, bitch? Please get back in your car. Shut up. You in your car. Fuck you in
You so pretty, my baby.